7 actually selling. So gaming as of now has become very much like the movie industry. It's extremely woke. People are sick of it. But Civilization 7 has a active player base as of now of 63,000. The game has only been out for like a day, so this is basically the day it has come out as well. If you compare it to the last game in the series, Civilization 6, and its launch. Civilization 6 very first launch day, they had 160,000 players at peak. And at the peak, it was 162,000. Okay, so Civilization 6 was at 162,000 at the peak of its launch. Okay, Civilization 6 has had a rocky road, obviously. A lot of people didn't really like the game that much, but once they introduced more content, people did like the game more. And of course, Civilization 7 doesn't really show up on here right now because it's a very new game, obviously, as well. And Civilization 7 could, of course, reach a higher all-time peak. But if this is the launch all-time peak of Civilization 7, that means the game is doing way worse than Civilization 6, which already had a lot of controversies with the game itself. And when it comes to Civilization games, a lot of strange changes were added to Civilization 7, like the whole, you can't have one reader throughout the whole game. They added a lot of readers that people don't like. A lot of controversial readers as well. A lot of strange civilizations were added. So as of now, we can look at the readers. Oh, they don't have a list of readers. Okay. Yeah, but the game was released yesterday. Yeah, they should have a list of readers. So, civilizations. So we have Aksumite, we have Assyrian, we have Carthaginian, Egyptian, Greek, Han, Khmer. We have all of these civilizations: Persian, Roman, Expo. Like, why do you have to? Why do we have to switch civilizations throughout the game? Yeah. Like some really big civilizations are not even in the game. Oh, actually, they do. They have British and French. They don't have Germans, but they have Prussian civilization as well. But just why? I bet there's gonna be a model just make it was like actual civilization, where you don't switch through civilizations for game. Like why? Why do we switch through? Like I didn't buy this game obviously. If you wanted the full game, you would have to pay the them $120 for this as well. Yeah. It seems that Civilization 6 might be a failure compared to Civilization 6. We don't know how many copies the game really has sold, but compared to the last game, and at its peak launch, at its peak was at 162,000, it seems that Civ 6 might be a big failure in terms of gaming. But unfortunately, for people who, claim that Get Woke, Go Broke works all the time, well, unfortunately, the boycott obviously didn't work for Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So you did not know there was a huge controversy to this game with them including a LGBT romance option. So you'd think because of that this game would flop. But nope. For once, the woke actually won. For once. Okay. We don't know if this game will, of course, have good ratings or anything, obviously, as it's only the first week of this game being out on the market, obviously, but Marvel Rivals have definitely dropped in popularity. Just remember, Marvel Rivals was supposed to be, again, much like of everything, there's always gonna be a peak of something, obviously as well. But Marvel Rivals, there's gonna be new things coming out, and more people will be playing the game, obviously. But I think everybody who has played Marvel Rivals has played it already, as well. It's just basically an Overwatch code with Marvel characters. As well, then we have a bunch of other games like Civilization 6. Civilization 7 isn't really doing too well compared to Civilization 6, which isn't very good for 2K games, obviously, as well. Of course, now they actually released it on console alongside with the PC version, so there isn't really a rush to get the version on Steam or on PC, as there is console versions as well here. Yeah, but yeah, that is it about this video here. So that is it about Civilization 6. And also to extent my Kingdom Come Deliverance as well. But yeah, Rick and Kingdom Come Deliverance really shows that sometimes the woke do win. But most of the time, woke do lose. Okay, it's, very few times where they actually win. And it's becoming rarer and rarer as time goes on. Rick, Barbie was a big win for the woke. I know people will say like, but Barbie is amazing. It's a huge, greatest movie ever because TikTok told me. Or the whole PS5 thing. Okay, the biggest psyop in gaming history is the whole PS5 advertisement era. Remember 2020 to 2022? There was a whole era where every content creator basically sold out for the PS5, and it just got annoying after a while. And I never bought a PS5. I'm never gonna buy one. What's there to buy? What's worth it on a PS5 when all of the other platforms are better than the PS5 in every way? Okay, we're talking about the Nintendo Switch, PC, and Xbox. Xbox, you have backwards compatibility throughout the first Xbox, which means if you have a huge backlog of older Xbox games, well, guess what? That's the best option because you can play most of those games with a few exceptions because of copyright reasons. Okay, which again, that's copyright's fault. Nintendo, of course, you have the great games like Mario Odyssey, Mario Wonder. I'm playing Mario Wonder right now. That's a very great game. Kirby and the Forgotten Land obviously was a very, very great game, obviously as well. And you also have PC. Well, guess what? PC has everything on PS5 as it comes to PC. So if you really want to play the true game, if you really want to play games like Last of Us, well, guess what? You can just get them on your PC and play them on PC. Okay, there is no point to the PS5. Okay, PS5 is the worst option available. Okay, and also I think Xbox has Game Pass too. So if you want to have which is basically like Netflix for video games as well. What does PS5 have? It has even her boobs. Oh wait, that game's coming to PC too. Oops, sorry to burst your bubble down, but even that game is coming to PC. So what does PS5 have? Honestly, that is worth buying. That is worth using over anything else. Okay, outside of, I might miss out on the PS5. I might miss out on this console. Because Sniper Wolf told me, and everybody bought it because Sniper Wolf told them, or Mr. Beast told them in 2021 or 2022. Yeah, and of course, I think out of all the console platforms, if you go on Twitter or any platform, PlayStation fans I think are the most toxic. I think they're the ones behind all those anti-Nintendo threads as well. Our PlayStation fanboys, because of course, that's when people surprising to anybody, because that's how they act. Goodbye.